Let's go. All right. The music got me bumping today, Schmiddy. Oh. Yeah. Your Worst Neighbors podcast coming at ya. Oh, there's been a change, PX. We're meeting you the entire episode. No, we're not. We're just kidding. Hey, guys. What's that? Sorry, PX. What's happening? Welcome to Your Worst Neighbors podcast. This is your host, Jorge, here with a great co-host, PX Floral, in the house.
Her mic is still not working.
Oh, no, her mic is still... Oh, dude, I was just kidding. Jesus Christ. Schmidt. We got intern Schmiddy today.
How is that even possible? We just had him an hour ago. How did that even happen?
Well, he has been on vacation lately. Maybe he's still getting his sea legs back up.
Stop making excuses for him.
Yeah, wow.
I knew I couldn't hear myself because I can hear myself breathe.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm not even going to fucking talk because I know my microphone's off.
Well, anyway, welcome. We have a great episode on the soundboard. The sound engineer extraordinaire, well, today's intern. But give it up for Sam Schmiddy. Or not.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, where was the applause for this one?
Oh, yeah. No applause for... Oh, because he messed up. That's why. He doesn't deserve an applause. He deserved the bomb, if anything. All right, here we go. Okay. Guys, we have a great episode today. We got some great topics to talk about. It's been a great... Actually, it's been a rough week for me. I had to go work in Reno. But I did an open mic over there. I met some new... Reno.
How'd you connect?
Comedians.
Did you connect through Facebook? Did you connect through newspaper?
No, I heard about an open mic called The Library in downtown. And shout out to them. Shout out to Noel for being Noel.
What night is that on?
And it's on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I met pretty cool people out there. And how about you? Did you do any shows this week?
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I did. I did the Cats that got shut down, so they're no longer. Cats
the
comedy
showcase or the open mic?
Both.
Yo,
so the mic got shut
what
down,
happened?
and then the showcase got shut down, and I knew that was going to happen. I called that shit a motherfucking mile away.
Hold on, remind me again.
I just could tell the vibe.
Remind the listeners again. So I remember first you guys did an open mic, then you guys a showcase, and then there was a complaint to the restaurant about the open mic.
So they shut down the open mic,
and then but you still had the showcase.
Yeah, and I was the one who closed it out. It was.
And now they're like no more showcase. What happened?
Everyone bombed. It was just not good.
How was the crowd?
Everyone says it was the crowd, but I just feel like it was me too. I mean, I closed it out, so no. So that's the thing. We sold so much more tickets than actually people attended. Because Leslie, shout out to Leslie Lang, she fucking hits the pavement when it comes to producing and getting people in those seats.
Yeah.
And she did an amazing job. Like, we sold a good amount of tickets. I'm not going to disclose how many, but I'm just going to let you guys know we sold a certain amount of tickets. But like, not even half of the people that bought the tickets showed up, which I was like, that's weird. You know, usually at least like they paid for these tickets. So that was kind of like a bummer.
Yeah. And overall, just the vibe wasn't happening.
Yeah. And they're planning on changing the environment of the venue. Make it more kid friendly, right? I feel like
so there was
a place that used to be a brothel. Like, so you have to do a complete remodel to fucking make anything like that kid friendly. But that's just me.
So the management had a conversation about the comedy show.
Yeah, at the show.
Wow.
At the show.
And by the end of the showcase,
can we talk about the Yelp review?
Yeah, of course. You can bring it up.
But this is for the open mic, right?
Shit. Yeah, well, this was the showcase. The Yelp review is from the open mic. Mind you, the open mic that night that person went to the thing, I kind of remember who they might have been talking about. Like, I mean, not who, but I remember the guest like saying that they had a kid with them. Because I remember walking and I remember seeing like, it looked like the top of a kid's head. You know what I mean? In the booth. But then when I was standing around, I never noticed the fucking kid. So I didn't think anything of it. And then the review was pretty harsh, but I get it. I mean, the lineup were all women. It was 5 women that showed up that night.
Yeah.
And then to hear the rant, we were just kind of like, oh man, maybe they were talking about me, or maybe they were talking about me, which I feel like is a good learning experience, because sometimes you might think you're interpreting it different, but obviously someone you don't even fucking know might be interpreting a completely different way. Well, they went straight to motherfucking Yelp, and that's him right there, Joey B.
Joey B, go fuck yourself from Santa Clara, California.
Yeah. Let me. Can I read it? Can I read it?
Can't get
I want to
sued for
read
that,
it.
can we?
Okay. Listen. No.
Right.
Okay. Joey B from Santa Clara. This is his Yelp review. Homophobic and foul language on the mic. Check. Upset stomach and diarrhea. Check. My family not coming back. Check. Open mic night at 7 p.m. on a Thursday. Might make sense to me. Might make sense to some, not me. I really don't want to hear stripper stories while trying to enjoy dinner with my son. I certainly don't want to listen to an open mic or try to figure out what makes a person non-binary. I've been to the Cats many times. The last owners did some things that were questionable. Making customers feeling unwanted wasn't one of them. Locals beware. Which, by the way, the previous owners, when the Cats was open during the pandemic, it was a strip club. So I don't know what they're talking about, but anyways.
The Cats
Does
was
sound like it
offended.
used to be cooler.
Yeah, I'm not offended at all. And like when we read this, we were like, well, if someone has a problem with the food, what are they going to do? Cancel the food? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like,
I mean, this is probably wrong of me, but I'm kind of happy that a lineup of all women got accused of being homophobic and foul language.
that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it even more weird.
How does it feel, women?
Because I was the one who hosted that night.
Because I've never seen anybody complain about a woman show like that before. And man, this guy or this person, this non-binary person, really
I was the one who marked it
guys.
funny. See how it says funny? I was the one who marked it funny because I went on Yelp.
Wait, so out of curiosity, July 23rd, 2023 is where this is from. That day would have been a Sunday, correct?
Yeah, but it was the Thursday before.
This is commenting on the Thursday before, so Thursday the 20th?
Yeah.
Wait,
was
hold
the
on.
night I was there.
A business owner answered to this. This is what
Yes,
the answer
they
was.
did.
Go down. Hi, thank you for your feedback. We're shutting down. Oh, this is the actual person.
Yeah.
That
But it
brought
says
the gas.
comedy
Hold on.
open mic.
Click. Read more. So she's saying, I'm playing the other part. Hi, Joey. Thank you for your feedback. We are shutting down comedy open mic night immediately.
Can we see Laura?
We apologize for the inappropriate language. We took over in May and are transitioning to a more family-friendly experience. By the way, she has not apologized for the homophobia yet. We very much appreciate you bringing this to our attention. Wow. Laura M.,
Can we
the
click on
business
Laura?
owner of the Cats.
Can we click on Laura? Let's see what Laura...
Oh, wait. Is this your homegirl Joanna who responded? Oh, there's a fucking
No, that's a
Twitter
different
war
Joanne.
happening.
It's a
It's a
different
different
Joanne.
review. It's a different review.
That's a Joe Mama. Look, can you click on Joanne? Look, Laura, go down.
Oh, that's
I wanna
Remy.
see- I want to click on Laura. I want to see. Can you click on her? Oh, you can't.
To see her profile? You can't stalk
she
her.
says business owner.
We can't cyber
Can't
stalk
be
her
doing
on the
that.
podcast.
She's a ghost because I've never seen her.
Oh, do you think like it's a bot? It's a bot business owner?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, I'm so sorry. It sucks.
everyone's probably like, "You're punching low right now instead of hitting high with this business." I'd be like, "What?" You know what? We had discussions, and to me, I'm a businesswoman, and I'm a woman of my word. If we execute and we do the business that you are paying us to do, then we're doing our fucking job.
Yeah.
So we cut the mic due to this one review. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're still bringing people to businesses, and that's what our main thing is.
So you're bringing the money still?
Yeah, we're still
You
bringing
were.
in business.
I mean,
We're still bringing in business. There wasn't people that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it to me, and it's a give and take. And they pulled the plug, and that's fine. You know, no harm, no foul. I love the Cats. I will go back there in a heartbeat if they wanted us to do comedy, but I really kind of don't think they want to because they're obviously going for a more family friendly, you know.
Laura
Yeah.
doesn't seem that into it.
Did they specifically ask you guys to be a clean show or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
But I was talking to my
it
partner.
used to be a strip club. Like it's...
And we were talking about that. And I was talking to my partner, I was always saying keep it in that there's like a backroom area. That's where I originally thought with the open mic would do better because then you can control the sound, you can control the people who go into it versus that whole big stage area. But because there's a stage, that's why it makes more sense to have the mic there. But if you don't have a lot of attendees for the mic, you should keep it in a controlled room. That's my best suggestion when producing a show on a fucking family friendly restaurant or whatever you want to fucking call it.
I mean, you
But
had,
that's just my opinion.
You had great experience in this. Remember you had your mic
I
at the
do.
pizza factory.
Yeah, and that ran very well until I ran it into the ground too.
No, it was a great mic. And the thing is like it was a family friendly place, but you had your own room to do the open
Right,
mic.
it's controlled.
It's controlled. And unfortunately it was not available at the Cats. Well, it was just not the stage.
It wasn't the option. Yeah, it wasn't the option. I felt like it could have made a little bit of a difference, but again, it would have just postponed the inevitable.
The cat, maybe the cats hate comedy.
I think it's protest. The spirits there.
We should protest
spirits
outside
there
the
hate
cats.
comedy. They're like, you turn it back to a brothel.
Yeah. A family-friendly brothel.
Well, what's crazy is there's a little girl ghost that lives there, supposedly, and that's what all of them talk about. And I'm thinking, like, that probably has something to do with the brothel era, which is probably why that little girl still haunts that fucking place. They're saying there's a there's a little girl spirit there, and they're saying there's a guy, and I want to say a woman too, like a family,
like in a brothel. I think it was a customer and a hooker that died together, and like, we're stuck together.
I love watching ghost stuff and ghost shows, and hearing about stuff.
You just hate to be ghosted.
I don't like being ghosted. Yeah, no one likes to be ghosted.
So ghost TV
unless
shows,
they're really ghosting me. Like if they're dead, then I'd be like, oh, I understand.
Gotcha. So ghost TV shows, yes. Getting ghosted, no, unless you're actually dead.
Yep, and go check out the cats. They got some good barbecue there.
Gotcha, man. And this is crazy. I mean, this is breaking news for me, but both cats.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, you heard it here first. Your worst neighbors.
But honestly, again, what to iterate, this is the first time I heard of an all-women-led show to be shut down in this manner.
By that review.
Yeah, by this manner. So you know what?
So
that's a step towards, I think,
success.
equal experiences.
Success.
I just appreciate knowing that that's the most inappropriate performance by a woman ever on that stage.
You know, what was the most inappropriate?
Maybe they're anti-women. Maybe cats are anti-women.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe they're like, there's too many women in this comedy show. We gotta shut it down. Nine-in-law's got us. God forbid.
Beats me.
All right.
But yeah, no harm, no foul.
You know what? PX is being professional, nice. I'm not. Fuck the cats.
No.
Never been there before. Never had their food. Never experienced the services. But you know what?
I like the people at the cats. I like the food. No. I still have their pulled pork sandwich in there, and I need to finish. But
anyway, all right. Before we do a little more slander on this business, well-known business,
free marketing for them.
We could probably move on. Unless you got something else on the subject, we could probably move on.
Right? Bad press is good press.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we got some interesting topics to talk about, and sorry about that. But you got more shows coming, I'm sure, right? In the books.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm going to do some changes right now. I mean, I'm full-time.
Yeah.
Comedian I can, so I think I'm going to hit the pavement and find some new spots.
Oh, yeah. The cats, RIP, but hey, another door closes, another door opens.
Yep.
All right. What's our first subject today? Dude.
Is it
in Oakland? What's that?
What happened in Oakland?
Hella Side shows, and with it, hella Asians are getting attacked over there.
Oh, yeah, it's been happening.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, but this is the main investigation.
Well, like if they know that this is happening in these neighborhoods, why are there no police patrolling? Well,
that's
areas?
The thing. It's like the Oakland
like they're
Hills
doing it on purpose,
right? So this article here, and it says that series of home invasion target Asian families in Oakland Hills, and pretty much it was a whole ring to it. It wasn't just like random. These were like specifically targeting them as a organization, and. So there have been 50 home invasions, robberies.
And what is the
targeting elderly Asian families in the Oakland Hills? That's crazy. So I don't know. What do you think? What's up? I thought it would be a funny subject than that. Maybe it's too serious. But it sucks. Tell you that. I mean,
that's sad because these people are being victimized and. Literally, this is causing trauma. They probably lived in these houses for years and never experienced any type of violence. And maybe that's why these people are targeting them, so they know that you're in fucking Oakland.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And this isn't okay. These are old people, dude.
Yeah, they're targeting elderly Asian.
These people can't barely protect themselves. You know, they're probably brandishing them with weapons and pistol whipping them. Which again, I'm sure they haven't caught them. Right? It looks like.
Yeah, but the crazy part for me is how organized it was. I mean, 50 homes. Short amount of time.
Was it in one day?
No, I don't. I don't think this was like that movie, 60 Seconds.
I don't know.
Were they going to steal all those cars in one day?
I don't fucking know. That's why I was
this
asking.
Gang is like, we're going to steal 50 Asian homes in one night.
I mean, was anyone murdered at these, or were they only just
as far
attacked?
As I know, yeah, I think they were just roughed up a bit. All right, can you go down? Go down. And we're showing images. Oh. And, it's crazy though. Home invasions. And there was a German Shepherd, 11 years old, that didn't stop criminal. Why are you blaming the dog in this article?
The dog is obviously scared of them too.
But why did the article have to mention the dog didn't do shit?
No, they take new security precaution, the fence, the camera. Oh no, that's a new precaution. They stole 10,000. Well, the thing is with this, I think the reason why these people are being attacked is because people assume that they have insurance, which they do. They're homeowners. If they are smart homeowners, they would have home insurance, but not everyone has to have. It's not a requirement to have homeowners insurance.
But particular Asians tend to have on a higher right. Statistically.
Well, things like this, robbery, I want to say because you have car insurance, like things like that can be covered. There's like a work around it, but it's disturbing that this is what's happening. I really feel like the world's going to end.
There's a theory, borderline conspiracy, but there's a theory that the reason why there's so much like blatant robbery happening and why it's hard to really get on it, they say it's because they're trying to switch over our minds about ownership and subscribership. They want you to own less stuff and subscribe, like Netflix, like you subscribe, or like Spotify, you subscribe. You don't own none of the music, none of the movies, but you pay for the access.
So I don't understand what does that have to do with people getting robbed.
Hold on. So they're saying is that they're giving to the idea is people give less shit about stealing because like the sense of ownership is no longer in us as a
people are stealing
culture.
Because
like there's less ownership of things and more the idea is that people, because the prominent thing when someone gets stolen, it's like, oh, there's just something minor.
It's like a tangible item.
Yeah.
Versus.
I'm just saying the attitude is not as serious on people getting jacked as much anymore, I feel.
I don't know, but my attitude on this is disturbing because they are attacking people and they're getting away. So let's just assume that there was 50 people that got robbed and that's 10,000 from each house.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because they get 10,000 in cash and jewelry.
Yeah. All right, if we go down.
What is that, like 500,000, right? That'd be like $500,000.
Yeah.
And is that per house or is that in total?
I'm just guessing, right?
Yeah.
Because it says the criminals got away with 10,000 in cash and jewelries. Is that total or is that per place? Because it feels more like total.
All right, maybe there's too sad of a subject to start. Let's start with the happier one. We'll keep it Asian though. Do you hear about the zoo in China? Was it China?
About the bear?
Yeah. They say they have a guy in a bear suit.
It's a real motherfucking bear. It's a Malaysian bear.
It's a real bear?
Yeah, it's a real bear. Look it up.
Let's take a look.
Look up the Malaysian bear and whatever.
Yeah. But you know what? If they really did though,
that's really sad that people are like that dumb to like think that people would put him as a bear suit. Yeah. No, it's the type of bear it is.
Yeah. Well, to be totally fair, not this zoo in particular, but
that looks like a costume.
There have been a lot of zoos around the world in different places that have done things like put dogs in lion manes and stuff like that.
Oh, you know what it is? It's a malnutrition bear. That's why.
That's what they said it is too, but it's not. There's a specific type of Look up Malaysian bear. Remember, most of these these animals that are kept in captivity is because they can't survive. Supposedly, you know what I mean, out in the regular wilderness.
Oh, so this kind of looks like it's wearing like a suit.
It looks like he has like no ass and he's wearing skinny jean pants.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look up the real Malaysian bear and see what that bear looks like, because then you'll see it's like it's not a malnourished bear. It's just what that species looks like.
All right,
the actual Malaysian. See,
okay,
right there.
I can see it. But the ones in nature look like they're thicker though. Oh,
see how tight their skin is?
I think these are just Down syndrome bears. I'm sorry. All right, the cat's gonna get at us again.
Why would you say that?
All right. Wait, tell me I'm lying though.
No, yeah, you're dumb. They're just firm. They're
just weird looking bears. They're methed out bears. That's what they are. That's what I should have said.
Really? Oh my god.
That's what I should have said.
Oh my gosh, is his tongue really that long?
These are some stupid ass looking bears.
That's not his tongue really that long.
People, you should Google Malaysian bear.
That's not the real thing in his tongue. I doubt that, right? There's no way.
It looks like Tyler Stannard.
Wow. Did you say Tyler Stannard?
Yeah, oh my god, these are hilarious. I love these fucking bears. Malaysian sun bear. I want one. Can we get one?
Yeah, Malaysian sun bear. See, I told you.
Are they really big, or do they grow?
They're not
small?
that big either. No, they're not that. They're not that big either.
They're probably really.
They're like
cute
5 feet, is what they were saying. They're
that's pretty big.
Yeah, like 5 something feet. No, but like really like a grizzly bear. Aren't those?
Right.
Don't those get to be like 6 feet tall or something like that?
When they stand like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and they're even smaller build bears.
Do they? Look at those claws. Oof. Do they kill people? Do they attack people? Any info on that?
Sun bear.
Yeah, apparently they will fuck you up if you mess with them. They're not like hunting people, but they'll fuck you up.
I expect all bears or wild animals to want to fuck people up if like they're not leaving them alone in their natural habitat.
It's one of those things where it's like a black bear, if you like get big and scream, they usually are supposed to go away. A brown bear will fuck you up. This is more along the lines of will fuck you up.
Yeah, I mean look at his nails, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. Look at my nails. I haven't cut my nails in a while. All right. Is there a video of how they move? Maybe they move human-like too then.
Well, that one was standing.
Well, bears do stand like that. It's a common thing that bears do.
Yeah, but then everyone's like, "That's a human."
I think it's just because it's just
so outrageous.
Because it's a stupid-looking bear. I don't blame him for thinking it's a human. It's those bears that like you would draw as a 5-year-old. All right. Is there any sound to this video? Oh, there's the X. There's the There he is.
Take a look at this. Is that a grizzly man or a real bear? That's the question. A zoo in Eastern
no, it looks like a very sick malnutrition bear.
That their sun bears are not people dressed
it doesn't
in costumes.
No, yeah. This is people being stupid. I agree.
Standing like a human.
I agree.
Fur appeared to be.
It moves like a fucking bear. These people are idiots that are making this viral. And that bear needs to, it's not being fed very well.
No, and he's not. He's standing in a different awkward position because the other bears, you notice.
Yeah,
the way they stand, like it's all this extra skin,
right? Because actually, if like a normal
if he's
brown
standing
bear,
normal, like
with that hair, it looks like this bear got shaved. Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
Yeah. I feel like American bear, grizzly bears seem American. You know what I'm saying? This is obviously
obese
Asian bear.
We have obese ass hairs.
Yeah, he probably sits in front of a TV.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Catch him in the Castro. All right, moving on. All right.
I love animals.
No,
I don't like humans. Humans annoying.
Me and you, baby, are nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do
on the Discovery Channel.
I said Disney Channel.
You and me. Ew.
Discovery Channel.
You and me, baby, we're nothing but mammals. Yeah, I remember.
We should move on to our next subject then.
I remember watching that, thinking like, what the fuck are they singing?
Yeah.
So
I knew exactly what they were saying.
I know, it's so stupid. Okay.
All right. So did you hear about Lizzo?
Yeah, I did.
What happened? What's your take? Pull it up.
Okay. Well, I've heard different stories. First one was she's getting sued for fat shaming. And then the other story I heard is that her dancers are suing her for not only just fat shaming, but then also making them do things during like private shows.
Yeah.
Which was like, undermining and I guess not very work appropriate,
Yeah.
But I mean, stuff that I mean, specifically, I heard that they put a banana in a girl's vagina and fucking made them take it out or make them eat it or something like that. I don't know, but if it was Lizzo told me, I would fucking do that shit. I mean, these bitches are getting paid. I don't know what the contract is on it.
Oh, you're siding with Lizzo.
No, I'm not necessarily siding with Lizzo, but I would do that shit even for free for Lizzo, but that's just me. So I don't know. I don't know. If they feel like they were victimized, then they feel that they were victimized.
Yeah.
So I feel for them and my heart goes out to them because I can only imagine how like they're like, fuck, we can't go up against Lizzo. You know what I'm saying?
They're being pussy ass girls by not eating a banana. That Lizzo.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm interpreting.
I'm saying that fuck, I would have been one of those dancers and I would have not snitched. But that's just me.
Yeah, he snitches.
I just feel bad. I just feel bad.
Well, going back to that, like putting a banana. I mean, if it's unpeeled, I don't see a problem eating it.
What I don't understand is how is it only the dancers who are coming out with it? Like there was no one else in the audience that was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right?
There's actually one person. See, when I heard about this, I thought this was like made up. This is too crazy, right? Lizzo,
but it isn't, right?
Because Lizzo, her brand is about body positivity, but now
it was a strip club. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, her brand is about body positivity, and yet she's giving them shit for not watching their weights. Like, it's like...
Was she? Oh, that's so sad.
And then, but the part that really convinced me this is real is that there was a filmmaker that was doing a documentary behind the scenes.
The whole time.
And she's like, well, not during these events, but more like she had to stop working on the documentary because she thought Lizzo was just being very basically being a bitch.
The person doing the documentary, so she was being a diva.
Yeah, she would do it. So that's how I know that there's some truth to this.
Yeah, if a person who's doing the documentary is...
Because when someone makes a documentary, they want to see the best of you. They're like fans, like you would say. Like if you're a fan,
think the person would be genuine inside and out, which is really disappointing. Because I like some of her music. Her music is very inspirational to women empowerment, and no matter what size, shape you are. Yeah. But here she is, really not that way, which is sad because. I don't think it's going to stop her, though. I don't know. I think she'll just be like, I'm sorry, still make some good music, still probably get a little backlash. But
the best way to get rid of any accusations is to make a great album. Yeah.
Right. Make a great album and then team up. Like, I'm going to team up with,
Dude, the stakes are high for Lizzo. She's like, my next album has to be a fucking banger. Because if not...
Yeah, it does.
Canceled.
Bye-bye, Lizzo. Bye.
Well, so far, Lizzo being a hypocrite. And also like not supporting her dance. I mean, also you're right. These dancers shouldn't be snitches, but hey, it happens. And
but they're being victimized, like a rapist thing. You know what I mean? Like, because
essentially, it seems like they felt coerced by Lizzo to do things they did not want to do.
Right,
and that's not a good thing.
I don't want anyone I work with to feel uncomfortable. I would never want to put anyone in a situation. Yeah. Now, if they were like, "Hey, I'll totally stick a banana in my hoo-ha and then snitch about it later," then I'd be like,
"Yeah."
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I can be like, dude, I got a great idea, Lizzo. This will make the fans go nuts.
Gotcha.
Let me stick a fucking banana up my vagina. But again, I don't know. I wasn't there, and I feel for the victims. And
so you're siding with the victims more than Lizzo, or you're siding with Lizzo more than the victims?
I'm like on the fence.
Jorge.
Yeah.
I think on the fence is the perfect position for a judge to be in.
Yeah, dude, I was transitioning to that. I know
exactly. I know. I
saw on his face. He was like, "Oh, we gotta get to that." I was like, "I got it, bro. Hold on. I gotta lead her. Sometimes you gotta take her time to lead her there."
No, don't do that.
But right now, you're siding.
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence. Well, good thing, because today we're gonna have a public Defender Schmiddy segment.
Oh, dun dun. Where is it?
There we go. There we go. All right. So right now, Lizzo's in hot water, and the only man that can defend her, so the people can understand how guilty or innocent, most likely innocent she is, we give to you, Public Defender Schmiddy over here.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you?
Well, all right, Schmiddy, the people have called you to defend Lizzo and her actions.
Or this isn't something I ever thought I'd be doing, but here we are, and boy, is it going to happen.
And today's judge presiding over this court is Judge PX.
Oh, I get to be the judge?
You are the judge.
Doom, doom. That's me doing the gavel.
Yeah, I'm the host, and I'm like also the
prosecutor. Order in the court. Okay.
Oh, they can use your coasters as a gavel.
Order in the court.
We should get a gavel for the segment. That'd be great. Alrighty. So
first and foremost, I'm going to ask you, can you please list off the charges against my client, Lizzo?
Charges.
List off the charges if you would.
Being a fucking bitch to her dancers. Second charges. Being a hypocrite with her brand of body positivity. Third charge is her...
sexual assault. I feel like sexual assault should be in there.
Assault?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm the judge.
This is a biased judge already.
I asked this to be thrown out already.
Wait,
this judge is
the judge now.
Truly.
No, I'm just saying add it in. I'm just saying add it in. It's not going to be biased, trust me. Right. I'm still on the fence.
Charge. Hold on. I don't know if I assault.
I want all the evidence, okay?
I want to say assault. More like coercion.
Harassment, maybe, but
Harassment and coercion of making her dancers shove a banana into a stripper vagina and then make them eat it, hopefully peeled. And
I thought she made someone else eat it.
No,
that's what I thought.
She made her dancers eat it. Maybe it was a form of punishment. Like, bitch, your moves weren't good that week. Here, it just dips the banana into the stripper's vagina and then fucking feeds it.
We'll break down the happenings of the event as the trial unfolds.
Yeah, I'm on your side, I think.
Because I want to hear it.
All right, here we go. Those are the charges. What's your
so
take?
the three charges we have are my client being, quote, a bitch, being a hypocrite, and harassment/assault.
Yes.
All right.
Allegedly, yes.
Let's start with an opening statement here, all right?
Go for it.
First and foremost, I ask immediately that we have at least two of these charges dropped instantly before we even begin this trial. If you're going to tell me that nobody in this room has ever been a hypocrite or a bitch, you are in turn being both a hypocrite and a bitch in that exact moment. To say that that is not for everybody is absolutely crazy. To try to charge somebody with that should be thrown out of this court and thrown out of any court in these United States of America. If we are going to have a harassment charge here, maybe that's something we can do.
We'll dismiss
but before
those.
that,
I already agree.
take two of those off of here already.
So,
Which is true, hypocrite. I mean, everybody in here is a hypocrite, or you can't be held at trial for being a little bitch. So
to say you have never been a hypocrite or a bitch is a bitchy, hypocritical statement.
You know what? She does have an American right to be a hypocrite and a bitch.
She's American.
Even if she's fan, I mean, it could cost her fans, but she does have the right to exercise those rights. So yes. All right, we'll give her that. Lizzo, you're okay being a bitch and being a hypocrite.
Order in the court.
All right, go ahead with the other charges.
For our next charge of harassment and assault, these will be charges that will be more scrupulously attended to and dug through. What we will have here is testament from our client, from those who have direct knowledge of the situation, who can in turn prove that all happenings were not only consensual, but within the... I actually have no idea.
Give yourself a bomb. What kind of legal needs was that?
We're going to make this happen. We're going to prove this. We're going to prove that whatever happened was, if nothing else, still kind of cool.
Okay. What happened?
What?
The shoving the thing in the banana and the stripper's ass, that's kind of cool.
I want to see that. Where was they talking about that?
Do we have evidence video of it? You know what?
Our first piece of evidence leads us to the night
of
the Amsterdam club accusations.
What's that?
According to witnesses at the club, my client allegedly, quote, began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers.
Oh.
Okay. She invited them.
Catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas, the suit says. Quote, Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis, the plaintiff, who then began pressuring Miss Davis to touch the breasts of one of the nude women.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there's two things that could have happened here. One, Lizzo may have gone overboard trying to be that cool friend, like, oh, come on, eat it. Yeah. Maybe she went overboard on it. And because her being an employer of this dancer, maybe the dancer felt like it's my boss and I might get in trouble if I don't do what she tells me. So already that's another thing that she did wrong as an employer. And, or the other possibility is...
Can you scroll down a little bit more?
Is this dancer never liked Lizzo and was like, I hate this bitch. Like...
I'm waiting for this big thing to fucking go get her, take her down.
Yeah.
Remember, security has to get on stage and begin yelling, take it off. So then they were making her like take the clothes off too. They're dancers.
Well, basically, the dancers were already nude. They were like, "Hey, play with them, touch them, do what you want to."
So this person has never been to a strip club. I think
this person's never had an awesome time before. Apparently,
yeah. This person's like It sounds to me this person was not familiar with the whole stripper.
Well, that's the thing. It's one thing if the performers. It's one thing if you do a show at a strip club and those people are taking off their clothes, but I wouldn't expect my dancers to take off their clothes.
Here's all.
I think that's fucked up.
First of all,
can we consider that Lizzo is one of the biggest musical stars in the world? Can we all agree that is a true statement?
Yes.
I dare say,
is that her dancer right there?
I dare say that no, that's her. No, that is the dancer. I don't know. I looked over very quickly.
That is a picture of her accuser.
Quickly.
And this photo looks exactly like Lizzo, according to Schmiddy.
I looked over very quickly. No, that is the accuser. Yeah, you're totally right.
Schmiddy thought the accuser was Lizzo.
Just for half a second.
I would have thought it was Lizzo until I didn't see her in the name. That's how I was like, wait, who is that?
So do you feel like, what do you think? Like,
here's all I'm going to say, man. Just like 50 years ago, Led Zeppelin were putting like trout in bitches, right? Like, wasn't that happening? Like how much? Aren't we saying that, like, in 50 years, aren't musical stars, like, aren't you still having a little fun? Can't you still have a little fun?
So she's living the superstar life.
She's being a superstar. She's experiencing success for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to go a little overboard at times. Are we willing to end somebody's career over having a little bit too much fun? The plaintiff here is like, they started chanting and goading for me to do it. Do you know how much I wish that one of the biggest superstars on earth would be like, Sam, eat it. Sam, eat it. Sam. That'd be so much fucking fun. That'd be a story you'd tell forever. You fucking eat it. I would fucking eat it. That's what I'm saying. To not eat it, you just kind of have to be lame, which I guess is okay. It's not a crime to be lame, just like it's not a crime to be awesome. I dare say we throw out all charges.
Wow.
I think something might be right. What do you think, Judge? What's your take?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you heard the opening statements. You heard his takes. Lizzo,
what does prosecution want? What do you guys want out of this?
Cancel her, or the choice is: does she deserve to be canceled, or do you think we should?
Or she's guilty for what she.
Is she guilty and she should be canceled for this, or
I wouldn't. I don't say she's necessarily guilty.
Yeah.
But there are consequences for people's actions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was never done at a strip club, it would never happen, right? That's that's one thing.
So the accuser should have known where she's at with the environment.
Yeah, been aware of the environment. Maybe did therapy after the thing, like, and then, like, you know, special therapy with their employees to make sure that they were okay after this incident. I don't know, but my take on this,
I'm pretty sure HR was there chanting her along.
They probably were. Who knows?
Can you imagine making a meeting afterwards towards HR? Where that part of you're both at? I have an issue with that.
Vagina, banana, vagina.
I'm sorry, what was your point again?
I don't want to say the word is that she's guilty, but I do feel that she's responsible for making these people feel uncomfortable.
Take it to the civil court, not the criminal cancellation court.
Yeah, we can work. We can work something out.
That's what I think. Now, if there's like mental damage to these young ladies, right, because of this, then that's like a whole nother thing that they need to take care and, like, medical wise, like, be able to, I don't know, pay for the health care that they would need to be able to get better and feel better from the trauma type of bullshit.
Jorge.
Lizzo should be responsible financially to their...
yes, and I feel like, you know, she should...
Okay.
Just read the
Your Honor, the defense offers a settlement of $250,000 as well as training courses for everybody who's associated with the company in terms of what is and is not sexual harassment moving forward.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. Granted.
Yeah. Okay. You guys rest. Yeah. That's good.
And that's how you get off celebrities.
All right.
So what's the time? Because I got my time wrong. What's the time on it?
We are just past the 37-minute mark.
Oh, perfect. We have a segment, but let's do some plugs. Let's get that out of the way. I'll start first this time.
Well, really quick, let me just say.
Yeah.
Ugh, that felt slimy.
Hey, like I said, being a public defender, you got to defend people you don't like.
Dude, that felt slimy. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
All right. So let's do some plugs real fast before we go to our next segment. And it's been pretty fun so far, yeah?
Yeah.
So here at the podcast, if you have not already, you can subscribe to us, listen to us, download, like our stuff, comments, please, on our episodes on major podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple, and many others. You can also contact us through email at yourworstneighborspodcast@gmail.com, or you can follow us on social media. Sorry, I got a burp. You can follow me at Jorge M. Sanchez on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And you can, check out the shows. I got Brandom happening every Sunday in San Jose. And I'll post more of my stuff on social media. And how about you? Yes, what you got?
Every Sunday Fun Day, we have comedy at the Foxtail. And we have First Fries, Comedians, and Empanadas. I will also be performing at the Quarter Note in Sunnyvale, August 22nd. And then I think I might be in Hollister. This looks like I might be, but I could be wrong. But anyways, first Fridays. And then if you want to get free tickets, go ahead and visit pxcomedy.org. And then also check out my podcast that I rarely post on, Pretty Extreme Podcast, available on all platforms.
All right, Schmiddy.
All right. Well, when this drops, I'll be out in Hawaii, but still check out I Should Be Ashamed with Sam Schmidt. There will be episodes banked that'll be coming out while I'm gone. Follow at Sam Schmidt Comedy on Instagram, and I think that's all we got.
What island are you going to?
I don't. I'm not an itinerary guy. I don't know. I just show up when it's time to go.
I was curious. I was like, mainland. I'll ask you when you come back.
I've never been to Hawaii.
Oh my god, I love Hawaii. Sorry, I've been eating
just a
popsicle. I'm no
Wow.
lollipop. It's a lollipop. It's a caramel apple with pops. It's the best. But what I was saying was, I love Hawaii.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Hawaii's the best.
All right, folks. I'll go to our next segment, and things in the world are strange, and that's why we have the PX files.
Yes.
I'll say that again.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's a great intro.
I love that. I have that as my ringtone. It's my ringtone. People get scared.
Do you believe in ghosts, PX?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You ever had experience with ghosts? Besides getting ghosted?
I get that all the time, but yeah, I've experienced some supernatural. I would like to say I've never seen an actual ghost, but I've seen like maybe a silhouette of a ghost before.
Shadow.
Yeah, like in the corner of my eye type of thing.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that quite a few times. But yeah, I'm a big ghost believer. But I want to see a ghost, but at the same time I'm scared. It's like I don't know if I want to see a ghost, you know.
Yeah. Well,
but I will haunt you guys if I die first. Just FYI.
Haunt the podcast.
Yeah. I'll be in here.
In ghost lore, apparitions is a difficult thing for a ghost to do, apparently. Like, it takes a lot of energy.
For them to be seen and move stuff, right?
Exactly, yeah. So
I've heard.
Yeah. So, so let's see a video of something that was caught on camera. And, and describe.
Stop!
So there's a guy. Well, okay. So there's banging from a glass door.
Leave. Stop.
His hands.
Do you see the hands?
Yeah.
You gotta go. Calm
Where's
down.
his dog?
What are you?
Dog's barking.
Stop.
He's checking outside, and the hands disappeared from banging the door.
Charlie, come on.
And the dog was barking.
No, keep playing. I think there's more.
No, that's it.
Oh, no, that's it. Oh, there's a bit more. But basically, there was another video where he showed that on daylight, and during daylight.
It happens to him in daylight too?
Yeah, it happened in the daylight
Yeah,
as
I want
well.
to see the daylight one.
Maybe we can find it, but yeah, from what you saw. No, actually,
There's
if you
one
can,
in
great.
daylight?
If not, yeah, there's one in daylight. But this one, you can clearly see the hands, not the daylight one.
But you can still hear the same banging, and
Yeah.
it's that guy still watching the same banging.
Yeah.
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. So you that's crazy, right?
Does it happen at that place all the time? Like, I'm so...
So it's hard to get information on this clip, especially because I wasn't sure if it was real or fake. But I could not find any
real.
But I cannot find anywhere that really goes into it if it's fake. Like
like there's no guy doing like, because obviously that guy's doing it. I feel like that guy's AI. I feel like that's
unless
AI
Schmiddy found
shit.
something I haven't seen.
I feel like that's AI shit. Like I don't
It
think
could be
it's
AI.
real.
Well, that's the thing. This is a bad era for ghost sightings because everything could be AI. Everything could be
'cause-
paranormal activities.
Okay,
special
I'm gonna be
effects.
honest with you. If something like that was happening at my house, I would invite you guys over, and I'd be like, "Dude, you guys got to see this." So there's like more than one person being able to record and validate this, other than just the fucking dog. Because my dogs would trip too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just hearing the banging.
Well, that dog
my
was
dogs-
tripping
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
video.
But that, to me, that's where I don't feel like okay. It's obviously something real, but it disappears.
Yeah.
So it's like that part I don't understand.
But that's a pretty annoying ghost, though, right? Hearing those bangings. I don't know if it's every night, but that'd be fucking annoying.
I don't know. I would want to know what that ghost wants because obviously they're trying to like get the person's attention. I don't know.
Unless he leaves the door open all night.
That'd be scary because you can't invite them in. I don't think
Oh
that's
yeah,
a good
that's another
idea
thing I
to
read
invite
is
them.
that you could accidentally invite a ghost into your house.
Well, obviously that one's trying to go inside.
Like if you hear banging and you open the door, it supposedly lets them an opportunity. It's like an invitation for them to go inside and visit you. Schmidty's like, what the fuck is this shit? No, this is ghost lore. I'm not saying this is real.
Dude, it's just one of those things. I'm just like, you're a ghost. Why do you have to bang on the door? You're a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
Why is a ghost banging on the door, dude? That'd be like a ghost pressing the doorbell. It's like, are you fucking stupid? Why is it gonna press the fucking doorbell? Like,
Yeah, why doesn't it just walk
It's a
through?
fucking
You know what?
ghost.
You're right. It's a needy, clingy ghost.
If nothing else, it's a bitch ass ghost. If nothing else.
The ghost
Nothing
has,
else is a like. Why are you scared of this? Get the fuck out of here!
Can you watch the video? Like, we'll break it down.
I think the ghost has unfinished business. Obviously,
being
He's
an
like, you
annoying.
need to clean your fucking
It's probably like an
windows.
annoying girlfriend or
Stop.
something.
Clean your windows is what, what they need to do.
So first of all, ooh, your daughter just scared me.
What a bunch of wusses.
Oh, your mom's here. Oh,
What a bunch of wusses.
Yeah, we'll wrap up. Hold on. Your
Yeah,
parents
no.
just got here.
Yeah,
How's it going, Miss Floro? Did she see me?
She's just annoyed with.
Is she annoyed
my
with
house
us?
is- No, she's just annoyed with my house.
Oh, you can blame
She
it on
hates
me.
coming over here.
I see your parents
Yeah.
are walking
So
in.
now she's just ignoring you. Like, let's see. Look at them.
Hello, I'm waving. I'm waving.
Let's keep
How's it
waving.
going?
Let's see
We're
how long it takes for
recording.
them to look.
They're shy. I think they're shy. I think they're just
Look.
shy.
Mom.
No, it's okay.
Mom.
How's it going? Hey. Oh, now
there's
she
my
sees
dad.
us. Oh, they're
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
to see
yeah.
us. All right.
Yeah, she's just saying that
Dude.
she's going to talk shit about us behind our backs.
No, it's okay. I saw your daughter in the corner of my eye and I got scared.
I know. What a fucking
Can you
wuss.
imagine? Because we have a glass window here next to us. What if like a ghost hand just started hitting it? Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. So let's watch the video.
Let's see.
Already, like, hold on. Stop right there.
So how
Stop
did
right
you
there.
know-
Hold on. That's the farthest I will ever go. He's filming this from down the
And
hall.
he went hella close, right?
Yeah, this is some white people shit. You know,
Yeah.
you know, like for me, if I saw that from a distance, I'd be like, nah. Like I'll go back into my room. Okay, keep going.
Like, you can see the hands from far
Leave.
away.
He's like, leave.
Why is he saying leave?
He's telling him to leave.
Like, that's the part I don't understand. What did the comments say? Can I see the comments? Can I see
Oh
some
yeah,
of the comments?
pull up the comments.
I love going through the comments because
Yeah.
sometimes the comments kind of gives
That was a bitch ass
some
leave
ideas
too.
in here. Let's see.
Leave.
People need to understand if someone knocks at your
Get
door
outta here.
and there's no one there, don't open the door. You looking like the sissy ghost. What?
This is.
You're looking to get in the silly ghost and booty.
That was a great comment. I tell you. So the dude. So the last sentence, you're looking for the sissy ghost in the way. Want your booty mate.
He
Yeah,
says
there's
people need
Australian
to
or
understand if someone knocks at your door and there's no one there, don't open the door. You letting the sissy, what is it? You looking the sissy ghost and they want your booty, mate.
Yeah, so that's an Australian.
This comment is giving me a stroke, bro.
Doesn't opening the door allow it inside? Yep, that's true. Seems legit. The story takes the cake, hands down.
We're just
Get
reading
it?
comments. Is this our podcast? We're
Hands
just
down.
reading comments now.
Sometimes I wanted to know if like someone's. I feel like
Yeah.
that's an AI thing or like
So
they
it's-
did a prank.
so-
I don't
look
know.
at- so this
watch
is fake.
Watch the video right here. Watch the video of where look where the camera actually looks when he opens the door.
Okay,
You gotta go.
you gotta go.
That's hilarious.
He's too casual. You're right.
Turns
He-
off the lights.
What are you?
Turns on the lights again.
Oh, you're right. Hold on.
Wait for it. Turns on the outside light. Opens the door. Camera down. Straight forward to the side.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. This could be
It
a
never
fake
pans
video.
to the right. It never pans to the right.
Do that again. Go rewind that. It never pans to the
Stop.
right.
He's being way too casual. I think you're right.
Well,
This might
number
be
one,
fake.
it's too casual. Number two, if you look at how it is, that they're pounding on the door, right on from like what would be the left side of the door from where they are looking in, right? They pound there, and all they have to do is pound there while wearing something dark, and then just step to the side,
yeah.
and literally just comes at what is going on. Never turns that
'Cause
direction. Never goes
if that
that
was-
way.
And the dog's not barking anymore because they know the person.
So yeah, if that was me,
or at least it knows it's chill.
Yeah, it knows the person.
Yeah, but watch how like when he walks out the door and like the direction. Also, he turns off the light. You can't see the movement from outside.
Stop. You gotta go. Calm down.
Medical latex gloves, maybe.
What are you? Stop.
All right. Yeah. Again, turns
Okay.
on the outside light now. Camera down. Opens up.
Goes to the right, goes to the left, nothing.
But never goes to the right. It goes like straight forward. It never like actually goes pans all the way to the right.
Which could be like a little corner back
Exactly.
there.
Or
Where the
just
person's
someone could just stand against the wall
hiding.
right there.
And then they can just not see. Okay.
Yeah.
what do you think? Real fake?
I think it's a prank. Yeah. I think it's a prank.
Watch, might happen tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's when you have the person with the hits their hands on the window from back there, right as we come to the conclusion.
They're gonna
Or has already set it up.
They're gonna step on a lot of shit back there because it's dog shit back there. So much for that idea. Like, don't come in the house. There's some hoes in the house. There's some hoes in the house.
All right. Anyway, anything else on it?
I think that's all for that, but we do still have that entire other...
I was going to say back to the PX Files thing.
Yeah.
There was recently a government clip released saying that they are verifying that there has been extraterrestrial findings that is not human or not of human origin.
Yeah.
Which proves we always knew that there's extraterrestrial out there. But let's be real. We're fucking bacteria. I really doubt any other planets would want to associate with us as humans. One, because we're toxic as fuck. And two, like outside looking in, they probably think like animals are the ones that actually rule the world. Because I mean, like some of these animals, these dogs, they live better lives than humans. So I feel like
in the wild, really.
Well, not in the wild. I'm saying in general out here, like the ones that are being taken care of by humans. If aliens were to see that, they were probably like, man, that's the head of the household. That animal does not work. That gets cleaned up after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they viewed Earth like it's covered in 70% covered
We're like
in water.
the Vegas.
I'd be surprised like, oh, it's that water planet with those weird things that live on the land.
The
a
bacteria,
little bit.
the bacteria, yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, there's
We're
a
the bacteria
theory
of the planet.
that this alien, or maybe not alien, but also old ancient civilizations living in the earth, or not earth, but in the oceans, and that they've been here for millennia, and we're just the latest trend on the surface, and that
You think they'll kill us?
I think that if this is
if they
real,
wanted to, they would have.
I think they can if they wanted to.
Yeah, of course they could if they wanted to, but I think if they wanted to, they would have.
Yeah.
I think
they know how stupid we are.
they have that
there's no
potential,
point.
Yeah, I think so too.
but I don't know.
It's like if you happen upon like a flock of pigeons, are you gonna kind of like just kind of walk around it or try to kick every single one? It's like you're probably just gonna walk around it most of the time, unless you're a crazy person.
No, sometimes you just want to run through just so they can scatter.
They could
once in a
also
while.
enslave us.
And that's what
And
a
they
little,
shit
you
on
know.
you. Yeah, and they'll shit on you.
Can you,
I'm not
ima-
shitting on a
can, you
bird
ima-
lie.
can you imagine if aliens came by and say, "Hey, like we're gonna rule you guys now"?
Dude, you think if they can travel to another planet, they still require manual labor to get things done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
It's all
colonization. It's
robotic
like
and
colonization.
shit at that
They're
point.
colonizing us.
I really feel like we're like an attraction. I
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like we're like
But
the
that
Vegas
implies
of
that
planet.
We talked about
hold
the
on.
drunk driving theory.
Hold on. That implies that we're entertainment to them.
Yeah.
But maybe
100%.
we're just workforce for them. In some
What
way.
are they doing?
I don't think it's. I
think
don't
they-
really think it's either. I think it's like an anthill. You're not relying on it to get things done. Some people find it interesting to look at, but who really cares?
We're insignificant as a species.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because where are we going, and what are we going to affect besides our little thing? Nothing. So who cares?
Yeah. But the interesting part about this UFO investigations that you mentioned, the hearing committees, right? Is that what you're talking about? The government?
Yep.
Is that apparently there's been secret funding programs in the Pentagon. So there's been a lot of taxpayers' money being used to research this, which is why they feel entitled to start asking questions like, hey, if our money's going towards alien research, you got to disclose that to the public.
Oh yeah.
And that's,
Are they?
I don't know. That's what they're fighting about. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it's a valid reason if there is. Some say that we're just not ready for that reality. What do you think?
Yeah, we're absolutely not ready for this reality
Of
knowing that stuff. Yeah,
doing that.
I think people will go fucking crazy.
why would that drive me crazy though?
It's
Because for
not-
me, it'd be like, oh, it's like diversity.
It's not gonna
We're not
drive
the only
me-
ones out here.
It's not going to drive me crazy, but for people who are like scared of other ethnic backgrounds, just culture wise,
Yeah.
like imagine if they found out about fucking aliens.
Yeah, they're even more racist towards aliens.
They're going to be alienists, whatever you want to fucking
Alienist.
call them, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I feel bad for that. I mean, look at E.T., look at the fucking movie.
So you feel bad for the aliens for
I 100%
experiencing
I 100% feel bad for the aliens.
racial
I bet you
speciesist
we've already given them all
hatred.
Just a
kinds
bunch
of...
of aliens go back to their planet. Oh man, they were really mean.
Yeah, no.
They were really dicks to us.
I'm just laughing
feel
that you
like-
feel like you need to protect the aliens for racism.
I feel like we probably gave these poor aliens all
Yeah.
kinds of diseases, and that's what aliens are getting stuck here. Like us Americans, us fucking government,
Yeah.
we're dissecting and finding, there's a crash. Yeah, really, it was just us. We held these aliens captives, and now we're using in this fucking science experiments. And I feel bad for the aliens.
Could be. All right.
I feel bad for us humans too. Some of us should not be on this fucking planet.
Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, we have a pretty good segment, huh? It was pretty fun. Fun topics. Great job. 5 more?
In 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. No,
we don't have to. It's a fucking podcast. We gotta end it a little early.
I'm gonna stick my lollipop on this
kind of shit was that? We're not radio.
No, it doesn't matter.
All right. I think that's it. I don't know. I have nothing else to. Any other subjects? Or you could talk 5. I don't mind stretching it, but it's on this.
But can you guys bring home some of those sandwiches? Because there's a lot of sandwiches.
No, your family could eat them. That's fine.
No, my mom doesn't like sandwiches.
No,
I mean, I'll keep like maybe 1 or 2, but there's like 6, 8 sandwiches up there.
What's this anti-sandwich household?
That's just a lot of sandwiches, and I don't want it to go to waste. That's what it is.
No, I'm not talking about you. You say your mom doesn't like sandwiches.
Yeah, she doesn't really like regular food. She's weird. Yeah.
Do you guys eat banh mi sandwiches?
No. I don't know. My mom doesn't like Mexican food.
It's a sandwich. It's not Mexican. There's nothing Mexican about it.
But I'm just saying my mom's very picky when it comes to certain things. But sandwiches is not her thing. If she had to pick, she'd rather not eat.
Is it because the sandwich is made by Mexicans?
No.
Oh, then why? What's happening?
I don't know. She's just very picky. I don't know what kind of sandwiches she likes. But, I mean, like I said, that's a lot of shit.
Okay. I'll take it. No worries.
I said take some of it. Leave one sandwich. One sandwich. But always a pleasure, Jorge. I love being and doing this podcast. Sam, too.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's always fun.
Looking forward to our live show.
Yeah, September. Oh, that's 3rd. September 3rd. That is going to be the live taping of 7 p.m. We're going to start.
I got a special request from a listener.
Oh, yeah? What's the special request?
There's a listener that listens to this while she drives. And sometimes she drives with her kids.
Okay.
So it gets a little complicated to have our content while having her kids on listening. And she said if it would be fun if maybe we come out with a kid version episode. Maybe not a real episode. It could be like a fake 5-minute one or something.
Okay. Yeah, we can do something like
kids
that.
For our listeners' kids.
Okay. Is that going to have video on it? Is this going to be audio?
I think it's going to be audio for now, but I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
But I don't know how kid-friendly I can get.
Target your worst neighbors will be targeting children.
Do you ever worry if you're branded as a dirty comedian?
What?
Do you ever get worried of being branded as a dirty comedian?
I'm not. I'm not worried, and I don't feel like I'm really dirty. I just don't think I'm very clean.
You're not dirty. I don't feel you are.
Yeah, no, I'm just not very clean either. It's not one of the. You know what I mean? What do you think, Sam?
Because
I think you're pretty middle of the road.
Yeah, it's not like dirty, and it's not.
I got branded a dirty comedian.
You?
By Booker.
What was it that you said that was dirty?
I do have dirty material.
Oh, I like that joke that you do, though. That's really funny. You're like,
you
should be less talking during this blowjob. That shit was funny.
Wow, just give me my punchline, huh?
Is
that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's the end of the show. No one lasted this long anyways.
Out of all parts of the joke,
no one lasted
you chose to say the punchline to the joke.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how well I know you.
Well, you know what? I also like my shower head.
Yeah, don't do that. All right.
Whatever your punchline to your joke that was.
I don't know. That's why I married a Mexican.
No, I have to say that because that's your joke.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm giving it to you.
And that's why I had to divorce a Filipina.
No, it doesn't hit the same.
No, it doesn't. Anyway, guys, that's it. I got nothing else on the tank right now. We're ending this episode a little early. It's okay. We had a long day, fool. Come on. Long day. We're high. We ate a lot, and we had we're recording 2 episodes.
I want to take a nap now.
I don't know how JD Arandia does it. Voice Party. They do 6 episodes in one day.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's been fun. This one's been fun.
Arandia. When does your guys' challenge end? By the way, because
in 3 months.
3 months.
So
so you already got 1 month down.
August. In October. It'll be in October.
All right.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening to Your Worst Neighbors podcast. Please subscribe and tell your friends about this, and y'all have a good week.